Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all how I achieved a braid out after doing a low manipulation hairstyle on my hair for the week. I am starting off with freshly washed and conditioned hair, and of course I have to add a little bit more water because I set with my Turby Twisty on a little too long, so I'm just adding the water so that the products I'm using can spread easily. I'm starting off with the Dew Cream, and I'm using this as my curl cream for today and as my moisturizer. I am going to be doing somewhat like medium size braids today, or plaits, and I am making sure that I layer them in braids. I am going on top with the Dew Mousse, and this is just going to help set the hair into place. I am going to detangle my hair as well, because who doesn't want to detangle their hair before styling? The technique that I typically like to use for most of my braids is pulling like 1/3 of the hair down horizontally and splitting that top section just like this. Whenever I plait my hair in this way, I get like flatter roots. However, you will see me using different techniques all over my head, but whenever I have a section that is larger in width, that is what I will do. And because this takedown process can be tedious, we are going to finish each plait off with a twist. It just helps to start unseparating and unraveling when you are ready to take down these plaits. I am going to repeat this process all over my head, trying to maintain medium-sized sections. For this section, I just split the 3 pieces evenly across the section instead of doing the horizontal method, only because this section didn't have like as much width in the plait. Another key tip is if you want lots of definition, you want to plait tightly. This goes the same way for like your twists and any other styles you are doing. Tightness equals more definition, and not tightness at the root, but with the actual plait or twist. Here's what the entire back section looks like. As you all can see, I have the plaits falling in between each crack so that I have the braids layered, because I don't want any unnecessary parts. Of course, we're going to repeat this process in the front. And don't we just love the last plait, twist, or braid? It just brings so much joy to most of our hearts. And here we are finishing up our last plait. As you all can see, the hair looks thoroughly moisturized. However, we are not done yet. If you know me by now, you know we have to sit up under the dryer. Sitting up under the dryer is going to make sure that these braids are set and that the frizz is going to be minimized. I only set up under here for about 30 minutes because that's kind of all it really needed. And now I'm going to tie my hair up. I knew that I was going to be sleeping overnight. I'm not going to bed with wet hair, but by the time the morning comes, my hair is going to be completely dry. So I'm making sure that I lay my hair down really nicely so that I don't have flyaways or frizz, and making sure that I don't tie the scarf on top of the twist. I kind of let them hang in that little hole in the back. You all know what I'm talking about. Now it's the next day and it is time to remove the scarf, and as you all will see, I don't have any like indentations or creases in the twist, and that is because I didn't put the knot with the scarf on top of the twist or braids. For today, I am going to put these plaits into a ponytail because I had absolutely nowhere to go. And then as I was doing this, I was like, you know what? I could actually wear my hair like this with a ponytail or a bun for the rest of the week. And honey, that is exactly what I did. We are 5 days later, and now I am getting ready to take these plaits out for a braid out. Of course, we got to go in with a little bit of shine because a lot of our moisture has been taken away probably by the sun just a little bit, or just life in general as time passed. So I'm just adding a little shine on top to get their hair a little bit more shiny. And then I'm going to put the hair back in a ponytail so that I can go braid by braid with separating the hair. As stated before, taking down braids versus twists is a more tedious process. So you want to make sure that you have at least a good 45 minutes in the morning or evening whenever you're taking it out to actually be careful and make sure you're separating correctly, because these braids are tight because I wanted a lot of definition. Once I had the strands separated, I typically just stretch them out and pull on them to see if they want to be separated. If I see no separation in the piece from the plait, I just let it be. It will fall out sometime later. So I do repeat this process all over my head, and I am being careful not to cause so much frizz. I also like to agitate the roots to try to get rid of those parts and sections to make it look like the hair is just flowing as naturally as possible. When I get to the front, I actually separate my hair much less because this is where most of the frizz like to live in my hair. And because my hair is a little bit drier than day 1 or day 2, I am adding water to my edges because for this evening out, I wanted to add some edge booster to my edges. Edge booster is very thick, and I always like to apply water before adding that product on top. I am going to add a fashion scarf to my hair only because it's over 90-some degrees outside in these North Carolina streets, honey, and I do not like hair in my face when it is super hot. So hence me wearing a whole bunch of low manipulation hairstyles and not wearing my curly hair like in its afro state lately. It is just so hot outside, and anytime that I can get my hair out my face and pull it back, it is wonderful for me because me and the heat is not a good combination. If you like me and you don't like the scarf hanging down in the back, you can just tuck it around and disguise it. And here's what my hair is looking like. Super defined, fluffy with volume. Always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!